Spiritual hygiene, how to heal spiritual hurt and injuries. Learn how to heal your spirit by identifying spiritual wounds and practicing spiritual hygiene. As a society, we value our bodies more than our minds, and our minds more than our souls. This is apparent even in children. Take the example of toddlers who know that they must brush their teeth twice a day, and that if they get a cut they must tend to it to avoid making it more painful. We know how to heal our bodies. We cleanse wounds from outside and aid the healing process from within, with pharmaceuticals. However, we do not do the same for our minds. And though we experience psychological and emotional hurt and pain more often than physical hurt, we tend to avoid taking care of them. Are we not guilty of being unkind and unloving towards ourselves, often? Still, many of us know how to heal our minds. We cleanse it of excess, negative, and self-critical thoughts through meditation. But what about our spirits? What are the wounds that we often experience and we let fester? How do we take care of them? Spiritual hurt that we experience regularly. Humans are kind by nature. This kindness stems from our inner child that wishes to openly embrace others with an undefended heart and to give freely, and, in the processes, allows us to transcend and expand our consciousness. However, we often drown our inner voice and restrain ourselves from following its wise counsel. And, when we avoid it, we do experience a slight tingle of guilt, sadness, and even remorse. For instance, we see someone in need on the road, think of helping them but impulsively move along, perhaps because we're in a hurry, think nothing of it, or hope someone else would do it instead of us. We committed to meet someone at a specific time, but show up late. When someone is angry at us, we feel anger towards that person as well. We hear news about suffering in the world and we suppress experiencing compassion, fearing not to be overwhelmed by it. All of us experience these feelings, in various circumstances of our lives. And, most of the time, we walk away with a sense of guilt about our response or reaction, because a part of us tells us that we did not do what was right. This guilt and self-criticism leaves spiritual wounds, which, if left untended, harden our hearts and cloud our spiritual judgment. Spiritual hygiene. Methods of healing spiritual hurt. The impact of spiritual hurt can appear in different forms. For instance, a realization that something is holding you back whenever you yearn towards a higher experience, as if you have been ticketed, and your dues remain unpaid. You may experience a sense of disengagement with yourself. A loneliness that you experience while knowing that people around you do care about you. Constant thoughts about how your reaction/response could have been interpreted by the other person and may have hurt them, an unresolved reassessment of how you have treated others. These, among other signs, indicate that you have both a spirit that is working on higher frequencies and that your spirit is calling out for you to tend to its hurt. How do you heal your spirit? 3 ways of healing the spirit. Being kind to someone else. Kindness, compassion, and empathy rejuvenate and heal the spirit. So, if you have missed an opportunity of being helpful and kind to someone, then make a mental note of being kind to someone else that day or that week. Being kind to yourself. It's human to err. However, allowing yourself to experience the hurt of others through empathy and compassion can transform your spirit. Being harsh on yourself for not being able to respond to the needs of others is damaging to your spirit. You must be kind and generous to yourself as well. This means forgiving yourself with the same compassion as you would forgive others. Pray. Healing the spirit is not only about connecting with yourself but also with the abundance that the universe has to offer, and seek positivity within yourself. To expand your spirit, cleanse, and heal it, you must pray for yourself and those around you. Operator, if you like our article, give conscious reminder a thumbs up, and help us spread love light. Operator.